Country tour, you have the opportunity to test drive this car. Now, this is the ultimate car of choice in its segment, and it's your time to cross over to the Corolla Cross. Call 0244 or 0244 to book a slot to drive this compact yet comfortable SUV. Corolla Cross, it's a new journey. Toyota Ghana Company Limited is proud to be associated with Joy News and Joy FM's Drive Safe Tips on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality.
All right, we've got a rather fun Say It Right for you today. It's brought to us by Coba Payment App. Coba, our lives simplified.
Something must be done.
Kojo,
Nimweezy.
how was your weekend?
Well, I was supposed to spend it in a holiday home outside Accra, but I drove all the way there before I realized I had left the house keys in Accra.
Oh gosh, Kojo, I wish I could say I'm sorry that happened, but could you not have simply scaled the wall?
And what would I have done after that? Slept in the courtyard?
Well,
But you certainly said it right, though. Some people say scale over when they simply mean scale.
that's true. The word scale has almost a dozen applications, but in this context, it means to climb over a high structure like a wall or a mountain.
Yes, it describes the act of climbing over something, so there's no need to add the word over when you use it.
Okay, go on then.
Oh, with what?
I know you want to tell us the Latin origins of the word.
Oh, but why? Oh, okay, anyway, if you insist. The word scale originates from the Latin word scala, which means ladder or staircase. The originating verb is scandere, which means to climb. Incidentally, scandere is also the origin verb for the word scan.
Fascinating. And they say Latin is a dead language.
Oh, language never dies on Say It Right.
It lives forever.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, now weekends are for chilling, they say. Yes, if you remember to take the keys. But with Coba, every minute of your time is like a party. Coba makes life simple. It allows you to transfer funds across all bank accounts or mobile money wallets, to top up airtime and data, to pay your insurance, TV, utility bills, and many. This is more than you expected, right? Well, use Coba and enjoy life's little pleasures. Download Coba. It's spelled Korba on the Play Store or the App Store, or access it via the WhatsApp channel 0242 426 186, or just dial *365#. Coba.
Here's some real help from First National Bank. Because First National Bank has declared 2021 as the year of home ownership, YOHO 2021 to help make home ownership a reality for many Ghanaians. YOHO 2021 offers a unique opportunity for all resident and non-resident Ghanaians to titles and credit history. Indeed, home ownership provides stability and wealth-building opportunities, and you can buy your dream home from our partner developers or choose to complete that project you started years ago. Take advantage of First National Bank's competitive interest rates and our promise to give and apply for a home loans facility to ensure you're on the housing ladder by the end of 2021. Call First National Bank on 0242 435050 or 0800 770522, or send a mail at ghanahomeloans@firstnationalbank.com.gh for more information. YOHO 2021, moving you from a tenant to a homeowner. First National Bank, how can we help you?
All right. Well,
Okay.
by the way, one of our favorites, one of the biggest fans of Say It Right, is listening.
You needed to repeat that. Okay, yes.
Pardon?
Yeah,
Are you okay?
No, I was wondering why anyone needed to make it sound.
Sure.
I see.
I guess.
Shall we
Please, the
proceed?
masters have spoken. Are you now in conformity?
Exactly.
All right. The time for the news review is brought to you by Star Assurance, your solid partner.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the Ghanaian Times this morning.
These masks.
And on the front page, race for forthcoming appointments. Apparently, there's a mad rush for MMDCE positions. 1,317 persons are applying for 216 vacancies. Also, efforts to deal with traffic across country, government is targeting 20 interchanges by 2024. Mr. Kwesi Amwakwata, the Roads and Highways Minister, was speaking yesterday. We'll bring you a lot more on that later on in the show. House to pass affirmative action bill before end of 2021. Speaker promises. Raymond, do you remember? I think it was 2 years ago or so. We attended a program on the affirmative action bill. You took me to one of those, and at every election there's the promise and and well, now the speaker says, by the end of this year, they're hoping it will be passed. Do we have hope that this could actually happen? You think it's been because we don't want to do it?
It's because we have not been interested. There's no political will in doing it. And let's be clear about it. It's not as fanciful as the ones that governments want to back with a lot of cash. So if really they want to do it,
It's like a really poor family with a very small source of income.
Yeah.
But when it comes to decisions on how to spend the little money they have, they prioritize those. Decisions on how to do useful things that don't cost money, they always push those onto the back burner.
very well.
Imagine a family doing that.
That's a very good analogy. Oh, Kojo. Okay, on the back page, some very, very sad news. House of Oak is number 1.
Yes.
It's just, but the Lord is our strength, and by His arm we will overtake, recover, and something.
Well, that will happen.
Thank you for your agreement. I feel like Manuesi.
CEO summit and Ghana to go off EU's money laundering list. There's one about the AFCTA must explore barter system to allow SMEs to participate. There's another story studying anymore. So in the last 10 years, from the year 2011 to 2021, or maybe 2020, even if you want to put it that way, we have actually gotten 6.5 billion from our oil.
Dollars.
But the CSOs are saying that we can't see the monumental impact of this on our economy or any other part of it. The main conversation is that, unlike national goals with the spending, governments have chosen to determine priority areas. Some of them are funny and interesting. You remember that some time ago, we agreed as a state that we were going to use part of it for railway development. Some very wonderful people decided on their own that we needed to use it to do bus branding, which ended up in some scandal of a sort. So that is a symbolic element of how we have used our petroleum oil cash. In fact, we spread it around just anyhow. And some the Norwegian Wealth Fund, which produced results, which became the nice symbol of how best to utilize oil resources and not go the Nigerian way. We seem to have designed for ourselves a very special way of spending the money without people seeing where the money went to. So that way, spend it on infrastructure. So if you want to build 88 whatever, put the oil money into that area without having to spend a peso elsewhere. If you do so, it will help. At least we have 70% of the funds going into the annual budget funding amount. And for the others there, we know the statutory, the stabilizers, and our kids will be asking me questions about how we spend the oil money and be comparing us to Norway, and yet I don't have any good answers. I'll point out to those who are in leadership. I was not.
Well, the truth is that the way we are going, after 30 years, our kids will ask those questions and we will not have answers. It's very simple. Look, in 2010, 2011, when we were debating this, then there was a list. Now, the minority at the time supported him, the majority did not support him. Long story short, we said, in the absence of a national development plan, at least the Atwabu, gas processing plant, a lot of the money was gotten from the petroleum funds because we used that to pay the loan, the amortization bit. Then we talked about capacity building. Which area did we build capacity? A lot of us were sponsored to go and study oil and gas management, and they came into the country.
There's a year that we spent 111 million US dollars on capacity building alone.
Yes. Then we said, agri modernization and infrastructure.
Indeed.
Wow.
Where are we with it? Look, it is simple. But again, when it comes to PIAC, when you go around and say it's thinly spread, unfortunately, they don't have so much power. They just to ensure check this thing. So it's been consistent. Every year we come thinly spread. Every year we spread it thinly, and then we have nothing to show. After 30 years, we will be here and having this conversation. Okay, maybe we'd have gone on retirement, but we'll be having this conversation with our children and would say, well, we said it. But this
I'll point out to my kids that the people who are in charge are this. Ask them the questions. Or ask their children the questions. It's the same problem.
Look, I think in the end, how much they care about
That's
it.
true.
there are certain very clear indicators. And one of them is how they spend our money.
That's true.
Okay, what they choose to spend our money on. The things they say are important. Okay, because you know what we've been through. We've been through PIAC reports that have made us wonder whether we've actually handed over our oil money to our enemies to make decisions
for us,
or whether these people are making the decision for us.
And if we're a private company, they'll make those decisions for themselves.
Imagine that. So look at what, and it's not like we are being forced to invent something new.
Examples are all.
Countries have done this. Some of the richest nations in the world, Norway, everybody keeps talking about Norway. Every citizen. That's what oil can do if you manage it well.
Okay, let's continue, except to say that free SHS is also being funded by petroleum funds. But the Economic Times this morning says, BOG in a fixed position, that's what it says, and they're in a fix over policy rate decision, whether to maintain, increase, or maybe reduce it. And banks to start taking NIA ID cards for transactions. They've not been taking that, but they now will be taking the Ghana cards. We're told, and digitization agenda lauded as stakeholders caution to be wary of associated risk.
Okay, on the front page of the Daily Guide, GOIL diversifying operations, KGL partners, Sports Ministry for AFCON, MP docked over $2.4 million fraud fracas over 2013 bust reports, NDC in Court of Appeal over Techiman South Pole, and Indum embroiled in money laundering claim.
Now, the finder is reporting this morning 4,000 kilometers of road completed in first term, 11,000 program for the second term. That is what the finder is reporting, together with 4 withdrawn from National Security over alleged abuse of City FM journalist. There's another one. Dr. Bamia unveils J. Ibrahim's biography, and the last one, Ghana Hajj Board on setting of 2021 Hajj and other important events along the line.
Steps as they have waited to take my life. Niger Delta gangs attack Ghanaian vessel, seize 3 Chinese, Russian, and Korean offs in the Gulf of Guinea. And also on the front page, 6,000 kilometers of tarred roads already this year at Mwakwata. And KGL partners join others to raise $25 million for football development. And death of cop at Mankasim fuel station, court acquits and discharges Isaac Eshon.
My 20 interchange this year, 11,000 kilometers of road earmarked for completion. That's the road minister, Amakwata.
There are many stories on it. Now, they don't call it Year of Roads again, but it's big road program. Now, the other one is God's bitumen plant, which is supposed to be massive investment in our system. And I use Swansea advanced to championship playoff. It's at the back page of that paper, the Statesman.
Come on, Swansea!
You heard me, yes?
Yes, I heard you talk about the Niger Delta problem. Much of the problem there was because there was oil, it was not properly utilized, the poor decided to form up gangs, then it became another problem, then they became bigger problems on their hands, and piracy formed as part of their engagement, and history added to that. I hope we don't go in that direction.
We don't have to go in that direction. Finally, with the Daily Graphic today, new interventions, contractors to bear 5-year warranty, 6,000 kilometers of roads, 120 bridges, 20 interchanges in offing, and mining firms commit to local procurement. Teacher, soldier killed by gunmen, and God diversifies production line, talking about the bitumen production. Hearts leapfrog Kotoko on top spot. Only back in title contention.
All right. Well, I guess this means we can go straight online.
Yes, we can go online. Brought to us by online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank, in your best interest, and GOIL, good energy.
Right. Now, life is always better when you have options. So Zenith Bank's point of sale machines give you more payment options. If you want to pay with Momo, go right ahead. If you want to pay with your Visa or MasterCard, why not? Enjoy the convenience of making payments with your preferred payment option on any Zenith Bank point of sale. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
And GOIL higher grade fuels have been tried, tested, proven, and accepted over the years as the most suitable for all engine types, including the latest vehicles with the most modern engines. Now, in addition, an enhancer which is, makes it more efficient, eco-friendly, and so that no extra cost. GOIL higher grade fuels come in GOIL Super XP Run 95 and Diesel SP, sold in every GOIL station and not just selected stations. So fill up with GOIL higher grade fuels at Jibebia. GOIL, good energy. GOIL, Yaya Deal.
Now, they say the non-stops just don't stop. United Airlines is introducing a new non-stop Dreamliner service to Washington, D.C., with connections to over 130 cities across the U.S. To book your ticket, go to united.com or just go to your travel agent. United Airlines, fly the friendly flight... Fly the friendly skies. Flight schedule subject to change.
Sunday edition.
And on that note, we'll go straight to the BBC. The BBC is brought to us by
Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
I nearly gave up on drives in my car, wouldn't stop. Then I met this guy who said I should try Goil Fuel.